So we're here with Ben from O2, fantastic person, speaker to have at Cross Media 2012. Why was it important for you to come here to Cross Media 2012?
I think really the environment about around location-based marketing. So this is one of the biggest growth areas right now for any marketer that they want to be involved in, and Wi-Fi plays a very big part in that, and particularly public Wi-Fi, and more so particularly within a retail environment as well. So that's been a big push in the marketplace, and today was about really talking about the changes in the marketplace around public Wi-Fi and what it will really mean to marketers over the next 5 years in particular.
Ben has been one of our fantastic speakers here at Cross Media 2012. For people who missed your seminar earlier on today, what were the sort of key tips that you could give businesses?
I think really it's about how the whole industry has changed. So in particular, you've got a number of big players moved into this space. There's ourselves, obviously, with Telefonica. There's Sky, who bought the cloud. There's BT Wi-Fi, sort of re-energising the operations they've done, and Virgin Media as well, launching Wi-Fi into London Underground. So you've got some very, very big brands coming to this space. They bring with them very big audiences, very engaged audiences, and audiences that trust those brands as well. And once you start to put those into a very localized environment with other trusted brands, that's where you can really start to build from in terms of location-based services, and make sure that you're really starting to deliver a through-the-line approach to the marketplace.
This event is very much about educating people, isn't it? Because there's so many different brands, agencies coming together from different areas, but we can really help to educate them. And it's a confusing it's a confusing sphere for some people who perhaps don't quite know how to navigate their round through the cross-media channels.
Absolutely. So I think really, from our perspective, Wi-Fi is an enabler. But what's really important about it, and the things that talked about today, was obviously the wrap that goes around that. And that is the part that really all marketers need to be involved in. Because it isn't just about delivery. So, for example, apps that are out there in terms of rich media content and so on smart devices, it's actually also the other way. It's about the data and the insights that you can get out of this as well, and take it down to the context of particularly the in-store environment, the ability to actually measure the type of audience, the profile of audience that are in there at any particular point of the day, what they're doing, what they're looking at on their smart devices in a virtual environment within the context of a physical brand environment, I think becomes a really interesting story.
Fantastic. And can we just have a comment on this particular show? It's in London, it's the first of its kind. Do you think it's important to bring this sort of show to London?
I think it is. I think this is all about the convergence of digital media consumption at the heart of it. And I think really when you look at it, consumers are driving this. And this event for me is actually about how you start to bring the whole marketing mix together and start to establish the best channels in how you approach your audience, what you want to achieve, and ultimately how you measure it as well.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for talking to us, Ben. Cheers.
Cheers.